So I was asked, what about the people that have already passed away? Will there be a reunification? And I'm not sure if the person meant reunification or reunion, and I'm going to address both in this video. So the people that have passed away, the most simple answer is the people that have already passed away at a soul level may come back around and meet us again in what we call New Earth. That is a very good possibility. But let's unpack from a quantum perspective who the people are that have passed away, that may be your loved ones, may be just people that you have heard about, could be the neighbor across the street, could be someone from the 1800s, could be somebody from the 1500s that you're totally unaware of. Who are these people that were inhabiting and animating a soul, a body at a certain level of light quotient, that are now no longer here as a human inhabiting the earth? Some of them were very high dimensional spiritual teachers that came in to sort of get the ball rolling and get the process rolling for the collective. And they've kind of fulfilled their mission, gave up their body, and they're off doing other things, many of whom are helping from the other side of the veil. That's one kind. Another version of who are the people that have passed away are the people that came here to play a specific role in order to ensure that we got to where we needed to be. Those that are ascending and those that are here to ensure that those that are ascending ascend. We needed the friction. We needed the triggers. We needed the narcissists. We needed the people that created the perceptions for us, that created the wounds and traumas, that ensured that we did the work we needed to do in order to ascend. So some of those souls never had any intention, perhaps even nor at a soul level, any kind of preparedness to be a part of the New Earth experience. But they came here willingly as a soul to have experiences for themselves that also included the experiences that you needed to get you to where you needed to be. So those people we may not meet on the other side. From a more even quantum perspective, those very people are incarnated shadow aspects of us. So remember that we have in our quantum field, that is the greater quantum field, all of our soul fragments that we consider to be parallel lives and past lives that are all happening at the same time. So our soul chose to come in and have a number of different experiences in various dimensional fields. Because we are ascending, we are calling all of our soul fractals back home. It's like an energetic clarion call that occurs as you ascend within your body and reach certain vibratory states within your body. You send out a clarion call saying, okay, all soul fractals number 12, come back home. And then those humans in their experience pass away in order for their wisdom of their soul to come back home to you as a reunification of your soul. So God consciousness fractalized itself into certain souls. Those souls became monad groups. The monad groups became higher selves. The higher self is projecting itself as consciousness across time and space into past lives and parallel lives. So if you imagine all of that as like an organizational tree, we're rolling the tree back up in the ascension. That's essentially what we're doing. Thousands of linear years from now, we will no longer exist either, because eventually we are all going to be absorbed right back into God consciousness. But for now, you are doing your own clarion call back out to your souls. So it's unlikely that your soul has projected itself as a fragment for experience into anybody that's in your family or anybody you know. But my neighbor could be a soul fractal of yours, and you live on the other side of the world, and because of your ascension, it's time for my neighbor to pass away so that the soul that is inhabiting that body can be reunified with your soul. There are only so many souls that, and I'm not talking about clones, that would be another conversation, but there are only so many souls that are here to ascend, because many of the other humans that are on the planet are fragments of the ones that are ascending. So we can't all go. But the soul at a soul level is deeply honored for its experiences, and the reunification or reabsorption of the wisdom of all of those experiences, comes back to the one that is ascending. So that's the answer around the reunification piece. That is what's happening anyway. As you raise your vibration, your call is going out to reunify all of your fractal selves back into the one. The reunion is that there may be people on the planet that are here to be a part of New Earth, but didn't come here to do the piece in between, in which case they will pass away, meet us on the other side, and at a soul level, there will be recognition. They will start again as babies, and you may look into the eyes of a child at some point and go, oh my goodness, you have been my brother, my grandmother, my grandfather, my husband. That reunion at a soul level is also what is going to be available to us. So it's kind of a neat question to unpack. It plays in the neural synapses of being able to hold all truths at the same time. But that's how it works both at a quantum level and at a soul level. Until next time.